Hello everyone, and welcome to another royal reading. And yes, today is Valentine's Day, but it's all quiet on the Harkle front so far, mercifully I would think, given the things that they've threatened us with, from babies to the Tig being resurrected, resuscitated, revived, relaunched, I don't know what, but all kinds of horrible things that we have been threatened with. So far it's quiet, but I am of course doing this reading in South Africa, many time zones ahead of Montecito, so the day is still young over in California. But anyway, I have the Shadowland Tarot on the tarot deck. Today I haven't read with it for a while, but the news that the Harkles are the subject of an episode of South Park made me think that the Shadowland Tarot was due for a turn on the tarot table, of course. It's a vulgar little cartoon style tarot deck, but it reads beautifully. And you know, it could have actually been designed by the creators of South Park themselves, but let's put the cards down and just tell you what's going on in case you don't know. The Harkles are going down to South Park in the new episodes being released tomorrow, Wednesday, and in the teaser that's out, he talks about a Canadian prince and his wife who are on a worldwide privacy tour, and I'm going to get the giggles, on their worldwide privacy tour. And Kyle says, I'm sick of hearing about them, but I can't get away from them. They're everywhere in my swear face. And the others say, look, Kyle, we just don't kind of care about some dumb prince and his stupid wife. And I want to know how that's gone down in Montecito. Inquiring minds want to know. And as I shuffle the Shadowland Tarot, let's remind you this is just a tarot reading for entertainment purposes, and today genuinely for entertainment purposes, and it's all just my opinion. It's all speculation on how the Harkles feel back in Montecito or wherever they are, curiously invisible at the moment. There is, of course, a disclaimer in the box below, and please read it. Please form your own opinions on how... Oh, there's our Valentine's card. It's come out, the lovers with that heart, and we'll throw it back in the deck and shuffle it through again. How they're feeling. Being the butt of all jokes. Not quite what they probably expected when they released their heart-rending tearjerker of a docu-series about how nasty the royals were. And of course the book Spare came out, and it's a bestseller, but it has done nothing to raise the Harkles' profile except raise them to be the butt of all jokes and pilloried by people. So I don't think they expected that. So we're going to do a 5-card reading. See the situation, how Harry feels being called a dumb prince, how the wife feels about being called a stupid wife, and are they aware of how badly their reputation has been has suffered as a result of this overexposure in the United States. Of course, that was the only market they cared about. That's the market that has all the money, all the billionaires, everyone that they wanted to connect with, all the celebrities at the Oscars, the Grammys, the Met Gala, and all the rest of it, which they've never appeared at. But what are they going to do? Are they going to be able to turn this around? We've got it's the Knight. It's the Knight of Wands there, and with the hair on fire. Interestingly, he got a rose in his mouth. It says Valentine's Day, so the roses keep popping up. But the Knight of Wands is in the reverse, and look who else has shown up as the Hermit. I do love that Hermit card, the ghostly figure with the lantern, looking for wisdom, looking for a path, looking for answers. But this is the interesting card because this is Harry energy. He often comes out as the Knight of Wands, and that is this sort of over-enthusiastic person who flies in but doesn't have much staying power. And when he's in the reverse, he's angry. He's very angry, hair on fire. And it's the petulant prince, but it's more than just sort of sulky and petulant. It's steaming mad. It's lawyers' letters. It's on the phone to people. Get that person fired. I'm being melodramatic and over exaggerating, of course, the situation. But the Knight of Wands in reverse is a subject of mockery, and it could be these kinds of writers, these kinds of shows that the Harkles are, finding themselves the butt of all the jokes on, late night chat show hosts, that kind of thing. But angry, very, very angry. So let's get to the heart of this reading. And the heart of this reading is, oh, ouch, the sun, but the sun in reverse. This is publicity that they don't want. The sun is about the spotlight. It's about illumination. It's about being highly visible. Pleased with being highly visible when the card is upright in reverse, wanting to creep away in the shadows and hide, which they seem to have done. And the Hermit is telling me that disappeared off the face of the earth. They were everywhere just a few weeks ago while Harry was. She hasn't been seen for a while. But there it is. This is embarrassing. This is humiliating. This is a light shining where you don't want it to shine. So how does Harry feel about this? How does Harry feel about being the dumb Canadian prince? No offense to Canadians, you know I love you, but just the dumb prince who happens to come from Canada in the South Park episode. 10 of Cups. That's an odd card to come out, because the 10 of Cups is in maximum feels, maximum emotion. An outpouring of love, feeling really content, feeling like you're really appreciated and you're in a safe place emotionally with the 10 of Cups, a very secure place. I've got an angry prince here, and it's Prince Harry because the Hermit has come out next to that Knight of Wands in reverse. I think he's going to have to put a brave face on this, because the 10 of Cups very often is pretend perfect relationship, pretend perfect family. It's that kind of celebrity thing when they do a spread in a magazine for a ton of money, and oh, aren't we so loved up, and aren't we so perfect, and look at our beautiful home and our beautiful children, and then divorce a couple of months later. Oh, actually, no, it's all over. It's quite a well-worn path. But I think we're going to get this, that Harry is going to put on the pretend everything's wonderful face and try and steer his way through it like this. He's angry, but I don't think he gets it. I don't think he gets it. And that's why I have asked the question in this reading, and we'll get to that card. Do they get it? Do they get it about how badly their reputation has suffered? How does Meghan feel about being the stupid wife on South Park? How does she feel? And we got the Devil. We've got the Devil in reverse. It's Major Arcana, the Devil. We've got an SOS there in the background with this Devil. The house is on fire, and this curious looking creature is standing in front of that SOS sign. It's toxic. The Devil is about toxicity. It's about everything negative. So we have the Sun as everything negative, feeling really miserable, because the Sun is the happiness card, and when it's in the reverse, feeling very unhappy. This 10 of Cups, I'm drawn back to it. It should be in reverse. It should be, and the dog agrees with me. It has the feeling of 10 of Cups in reverse, even though it's upright. I just want to say that. But the Devil is somebody, when it's in reverse, the Devil is somebody who wants to separate from something that is toxic. They want to break their chains. They want to free themselves. They want to get over whatever it is, the obsession, the addiction. I think that she, first of all, would really hope, and this is my opinion, and I'm speculating, she would really hope that the comedians out there who are having such fun with the Harkles will get over it and stop this obsession, and find someone else to write jokes about, and give it a rest with the Devil in reverse. But I think she also wants to get out of this situation that is now incredibly toxic. She gets it. He doesn't. Oh, Dumbo, the dumb prince. She gets it. She gets it absolutely with the Devil card. the desire to stop this and to save herself, free herself, cut those chains, liberate herself, and go off in a new direction. And we have got this talk about rebranding themselves, focusing on positive things, stop kicking the royals. She realizes that this is a big mistake. He's seemingly quite happy with the book he wrote, or didn't write, someone else wrote for him. Proud of it, doesn't regret it. We're getting that story out, and awareness, self-awareness, maybe not his thing. Doesn't seem to be her thing either. But I think Meghan Markle is smart enough about American media and American entertainment world to know that when you appear on South Park as the butt of all their jokes, when South Park is saying that we're sick of you, we can't get away from you, we're sick of hearing about you, and then someone says we just don't kind of care about them, that is bad news for the brand, and it needs to stop. So let's go on to the card that I've specifically earmarked for this awareness of oversaturation, of being the butt of all jokes. How aware are they as a couple? We've looked at them. I've got the Temperance card in reverse. This is a devil. That's the angel. Again, the hair on fire here. Anger with the Temperance card. Very angry. And this is Harry's energy that's coming through for me again. It kind of combines the two, because Temperance upright is an angel. In reverse, it turns into a devil. It's got a devil with hair on fire. We've got matching hair on fire here. We've got matching anger, and we've got the devil. So combined, we're talking about them as a couple. Combined, it's a very toxic energy, and there is some awareness of it, but it's more anger. There is Meghan's awareness that they're in a toxic situation, and Harry's anger at how dare they. How dare they mock him? I think he just cannot believe that they are actually mocking him. And we know that he has actually allegedly inquired about suing his first love, shall we call it, on Valentine's Day. How sweet, the bonk behind the pub and the car park. So romantic. But he outraged that she's out and about making money out of it. Outraged that these writers are out making money out of his book, his experiences, his heartfelt book about these grievances. How can they mock? Furious. Two very angry cards, in fact 3 very angry cards, because the devil is an angry card as well. Let's put that there. So we've got anger. And yeah, this is not a good day for the Harkles finding this out. Are they going to be able to turn it around? Are they going to be able to respond? Are they going to be able to rebrand themselves? I'm going to do a reading on that, a proper whole sensible reading on it. Don't feel like doing a sensible reading on the Harkles right now. So that's why we're reading on South Park, when real world disasters are all over the place. In my small world and in the great big world, the Harkles don't deserve my seriousness right now. Let's put it like that. Are they going to fix it? They're going to do their best. Oh God. Whenever I see cards like that, I just want to collapse, because it's very womb-like and it's got a little baby skull poking out. Please, no. Take that energy away. I love this card though. The little witchy Queen of Pentacles with the black cat, and the black cat stirring its pentacles, and the red shoes. You know how I love those red shoes. They just need a house land on them, really. No, we've got our Queen of Pentacles there. She is going to be trying her damnedest to come across with some gravitas, launch something new. Is it the Tig? Is it another Sprog? But something. She's got something brewing there, our Queen of Pentacles, who in this Shadowland Tarot is a little witch, with that cauldrony thing there with some unpleasant things in it. And she is, with her hair, too much hair. Always our Queen has got too much hair. Generally other people's hair that she is wearing, allegedly. But yeah, there's something brewing there. Something brewing. She's got something up her sleeve. We're going to hear about it, and I would say we're going to hear about it in due course. Pentacles are slow energy, the slowest energy of the tarot deck. But definitely she's going to be working to turn this around and to come across as a serious person, as somebody who you can't mock, somebody who stays the distance, somebody who is grounded and sensible, and has got stuff there in that cauldron that she's going to try and lure us back, into loving her with. Those apples, how tempting those apples are. Those windfalls, what do they call it? I think I've got the wrong word. And anyway, she's quite mesmerizing. That is the reading about going down to South Park. Thanks for watching. I'll get on with the next one.